Hello there, kids. Welcome to another round of One Piece. We have Owen Sather on the left playing Red Zoro Aggro, and on the right we got Brandon Colucci playing Kaido Ramp. That's right, we got two Set 1 leaders and a Set 2 world. However, one of these leaders got buffed incredibly with the release of Paramount War. The other one got some cool purple cards. Let's talk about this thing. So Zoro got more reasons to play 1-drops. It got a searcher for specifically 1-drops in Krillin, who's a 2-drop the top 5s for a 1 CMC creature you can put in your hand. We can get power cards like Nami and Otama, which are huge things to grab off the card. You can discuss. It's very turn 3, very disgusting. But alright, here's Krillin, top 5. Go get Nami, play Nami, go find another thing. Like you just get to go through your deck so much. It's kind of silly. There's a 1-drop that buffs 1-drops now, or there's 2 1-drops that buff 1-drops. One's an on play, gives a 1-drop plus 3k. The other one is a 1-drop that's a 2k counter, and you can tap it when it's on the board to give a 1 cost plus, I want to say plus 2k? I think Machina is like somewhat balanced, or maybe she's just crazy. Is it Machina? It's not Machina. What the heck is the name of this card? This is the point in the video where I mentioned that I don't know. I've never seen. I haven't really seen the One Piece anime. I've seen like 15 episodes maybe when I was a kid. And I've not read the manga outside of when I had a Shonen Jump subscription in like 2017. So I don't really know characters at all. So if you hear me get a character's name wrong, I promise you it's nothing personal. I just don't know what I'm talking about. Maki, no. Oh, so close. It gets plus 3k, it is broken. I guess you have to tap it, so it's not like super broken. But, yeah. I know cards by like what their effects do, not by the character names. You know? I eventually learned what the character names are because of playing the cards so often, but because Set 2 is super new, I haven't been able to play with all the cards yet, so I don't know all the cards. There's a 3-drop Zoro with haste, cracked in for 6k damage because of the fact that the leader has a Don on him. Now, historically, this is a matchup I think that is very Zoro favored. Kaido needs to take his time to get to its big pieces, but if Brandon has all the pieces he needs in the right order, he probably can tuck this game away pretty quickly. There's a 7-drop king going to blow up a 3-drop and a 3 or less and a 2 or less. Notably, will kill Owen's board. Cracks in for 5k damage here. Kind of a deck that, I don't know how I feel about it. Right, so Kaido either stomps you because it drew everything in perfect curve, or it flounders and just sits there while you punch it. It doesn't Set 1, it didn't counter very well. It counters a lot better in Set 2, especially with like there's an Impel Down Searcher, Judgment of Hell's a card that's absurdly strong. You just have like better 2Ks and more reasonable 2Ks, and I think even honestly just more 2Ks to play.
Not at all.
So the deck definitely did get buffed with the releases at 2. Not to the extent that like something like Zoro did, but it's definitely not a bad deck to most people. You still have the polarizing draws. Like you could just never draw the island and just not actually really get to play your deck, which is the most frightening thing about Kaido in my opinion.
Is this an anime screenshot?
I think so. Because I'm not that much of a One Piece nerd. I totally am.
Sure. Curly Danning here, top 5ing for a 1-drop. See a Tony Chopper.
This is tough. I don't know what's correct.
Owen is our residential Omega One Piece nerd. He likes One Piece a lot. He works at AU.
I guess it
Good friend of mine.
keeps me like...
But he really likes One Piece. Like, a lot. I'm sure a lot of you watching do too. So, I'm going to ask you. When you decide the deck that you want to play in One Piece, do you base it off the characters that you like? Are you like, man, I really love Sanji, so I'm going to play the Sanji deck. Or are you playing it or do you play something because you think it's competitive? I think it's very interesting to have those conversations with these anime-based card games.
Yes.
I saw it a lot when I played Dragon Ball Super. There's a Zoro coming in for 7k this time. Or, no, just 6k. There's no down on the leader.
Play Sonny. Go ahead.
I saw it a lot when I played Dragon Ball Super with people who were like, man, I really like Vegeta. I'm just going to play this Vegeta deck. It's kind of cool and convenient that Vegeta is good at this time, but it wasn't my primary motive. So it's just always pretty neat. Like, I just enjoy that conversation. There's an island. I honestly like that Brandon puts the island on top of the island. That way, both players know that the island is activated this turn. There's no chance of, like, any shady behavior of the Don accidentally getting untapped or some jazz like that. It's just a really good way to indicate that this ability has activated this turn. Going to crack in 5k at Zoro here. Owen's hand doesn't look like it really has the ability to protect the Zoro here. Does let it die. Okay. Now, weirdly, depending on the composition of his hand, I think there is an argument to protect it. Because, like, the king just swings into it. Unless Brandon has another removal spell. Which it looks like he has another king. He does. Disgusting. Yeah. I was like, there's an argument to, like, protect it. That way, he has to swing the king into the tapped creature, and you get to hopefully untap with 2 dudes on board, and you just get to protect your life. Because Kaido is a deck that, like, it puts big creatures on the board. And it will never actually do the last damage to you. It will always burn it. It'll Don -7 and burn that damage away. So, like, Owen is at 3, but he's really just at 2. And depending on Owen's hand composition, Brendan just has a potential lethal on board right now. The deck that just, like, super messes with the normal math of the game. Brendan takes that damage on to 1.
I'm going to play Uda.
There's an Uta. Uta will pick up a copy of Zoro.
Then I'll play Sonny.
There's a Sunny Queen coming out. Apparently that character is the ship. Why? If you've seen, I guess it's from because it's from the film back. If you've seen the movie, can you explain to me why the ship is anthropomorphic? Like, why does he have legs? Is he not a boat? Thank you for your explanation whenever you provide it. I'm gonna get a text from Owen explaining what it is. We're like, okay. Alright, King cracks in for 7. King cracks in for 7. Does look like Owen is going to get another turn here. Will Owen... I think I'm just playing with the names at this point. It's the last round of the day for One Piece. 5 down, plays a queen. Discard 2 cards, discard a card.
This one we're going. Domino.
Brandon has 2 blockers on board. Domino is a impel down blocker, is searchable by the new the demon that was released in the set. It's a 1-drop. I don't know the name. I have like a pretend guess as to what the name of the card is, but I don't think it's correct. So we're just not gonna guess. I'm gonna have a Don going on Zoro here. We're done. We'll jet pistol the queen.
5 a leader.
Jackson for 5k. See, the thing is, I don't know if you need to pistol the queen there. You have more blockers than Brandon, or Brandon has less blockers than you do attacks. think he added the Rush Zoro to hand, if I remember. So one thing he could do, there's a Judgment of Hell. That's pretty big here. Well, it wouldn't have mattered anyways. God, that card is so good. What it does is for Don -1, 2, or yeah, cost 2 to play it, then you Don -1. You target 2 things your opponent controls, including their leader. You can pick their leader, and you give them -3 power for the turn. So I imagine Uda and Zoro were picked. It's such a good card. It swings power, like it's so strong. I think barring that, without the pistol, there's a better line. I don't know. I think that 4 Don could have been used to make your guys big and attack with them.
7
Probably get through that last point of damage and then slam the Zoro at Brandon. But who knows? There's a Nami in the top 5 here. I do, however, think Brandon's going to take this game. He's going to add a Brook to hand. Brook is a 2k counter. With a decent on-play effect. Nothing crazy, but it's a fine effect. Kaluji's going to be back at 10 Don here. I used to appreciate the Kaido deck being in the Kaido sleeves. My man is thematic. He's got a thing he likes, and he's doing it, damn it. Pulling 7 Don aside. We'll swing 12k with the leader. Oh, and just going to take that, go down to 1. We're going to Don -7. We'll burn the last damage from Owen. That card does not go to hand. And then 10k on the King swing. And then we'll have a following 7k as well. I don't think Owen can come back for that. That'll be the game going to Brandon Kaluchi on Kaido Ramp over Owen on Red Zoro Aggro. Thank you for watching, folks, and have a great rest of your day. Also, if you want to come play One Piece with us, we have One Piece every Monday at 7 p.m. at Alter University Bluebell. And if you want to watch along with us, you can on Alter University Live on Twitch. Thank you.